It was supposed to be a simple weekend getaway, just 4 friends. A couple tents and the hush of deep woods far from city lights. The forecast said clear skies. They'd packed marshmallows, ghost stories, and enough beer to forget the noise of their everyday lives. But sometime around midnight, the thunder rolled in. Heavy clouds swallowed the moon. Rain fell in curtains, drowning their campfire. Lightning slashed through the trees like a blade, and the wind screamed loud enough to make them shout to be heard. "We have to pack up now," shouted Aaron, fumbling to collapse the tents. "What about the gear?" Melissa asked, soaked to the bone. "Leave it. Just get to the car." As they stumbled through the thickets, blinded by water and fear, Paige stopped in her tracks. "What is that?" she whispered. Ahead of them, maybe 30 feet away, stood a soft, glowing shape. It shimmered almost white-blue, like moonlight on water, but there was no moon. Lightning struck again, and for a flash, the form became clear. A woman, long hair drifting as though underwater, a long dress torn and muddy, her eyes hollow, her mouth stretched wide as if mid-scream. They froze. The figure didn't vanish. It moved, gliding toward them, fast. "Run!" shouted Darnell. Branches clawed at their arms as they ran, slipping in mud, screaming over the crashing sky. The ghost was chasing them, her mouth open in an awful, endless screech. But as they tripped and scrambled for the car, Paige stopped, her eyes wide. "She's not screeching," she whispered. "What?" Aaron panted. "She's saying something. Listen." They stopped just for a moment. The rain had thinned. The wind had died down, and in the fading storm her voice came clearer. "Help me, help me." Then the clouds cracked open, and sunlight poured through like a blessing. The ghost faded into mist. Nothing but the sound of dripping leaves remained, shaken and silent. They made their way back to the abandoned campsite to retrieve their gear. That's when Darnell saw it. A log toppled in the storm. It looked almost wrong, bent weird, discolored, and behind it something poking out. Hair. They hesitated. Then Aaron stepped forward and pulled back a bit of bark. A face. Cold, still, young. They ran straight to the nearest ranger station. Later that day, the police confirmed what the news had only guessed for months. The missing teenage girl, Elena Carter, hadn't been kidnapped after all. She had wandered off during a solo walk and slipped behind the log, striking her head. She had died there alone, just yards from the trail, hidden from the world. Until now, they never talked about what they saw. Not in public, but every year, on the anniversary, the 4 of them returned to those woods. They set up camp quietly. They light a small fire, and they wait not for fear, but for the moment. The breeze carries a whisper that only they will understand. "Help me," and they whisper back. We did.